Have you ever sent a message to a woman and then nothing? Total silence. Or maybe she's clearly online, but it's like you don't even exist. Frustrating, right? But here's the twist. Her ignoring you isn't rejection. It's a hidden opportunity to flip the dynamic completely. In this video, I'm going to show you how to respond like a man of value when she pulls away. And by the end, you'll not only reclaim your power, but also shift her perception of you entirely. Stick around because step 6, that one changes everything. Welcome back, fellas. Today, we're diving into a situation almost every guy faces. What do you do when a woman starts ignoring you? Most men fall into the trap of chasing harder or overthinking. But I'm going to give you a 6-step game plan that keeps your dignity intact and puts the control back in your hands. Step 1. Keep your emotions in check. When a woman starts ignoring you, it can trigger a flood of emotions: confusion, anger, insecurity, maybe even panic. The gut reaction most men have is to immediately try to fix the situation. They double text, ask if everything's okay, or try to get her attention with emotional posts online. But this only makes things worse. You might think you're showing that you care, but what you're really showing is emotional instability. The truth is, nothing kills attraction faster than emotional neediness. When you react out of desperation, you send a message that you're not grounded, that her attention determines your mood. And that's not the energy of a high-value man. Women want to feel your strength, not your weakness. They're drawn to men who can stay calm under pressure. So the very first step is this: don't react. Pause. Don't send another message. Don't try to decode her silence. Just stop. You've got to train yourself to be okay with not knowing, to be unbothered by her behavior. This level of emotional control sets you apart from every other guy she's dealt with. Confidence doesn't chase. Confidence doesn't beg for attention. It walks away when it's not respected. So instead of freaking out, fall back. Let her feel your absence. Let her wonder why you haven't responded. This is how you flip the dynamic, by showing that you don't need her response to validate your worth. Keep this in mind. How you respond when you're being ignored tells her everything she needs to know about your strength. So stay cool, stay grounded, and don't let your emotions run the show. Step 2. Withdraw your attention. Here's where most guys make a critical mistake. They keep giving her attention even when she's ignoring them. They check her stories, like her posts, watch her updates, and secretly hope she notices. But all that energy you're pouring into her, it's just feeding her ego and confirming that she still has your full attention without having to give anything in return. Women know when you're still watching. They feel when you're still orbiting around them. And if she's the type to test your emotional strength, she's watching to see if you'll chase. That's why the best thing you can do is disappear from her radar. Don't check her stories. Don't accidentally like an old photo. Don't even mention her to mutual friends. Go ghost. Quietly. This isn't about playing games. It's about protecting your energy and reinforcing your value. If someone's not giving you time and attention, you don't reward that behavior with more of yours. When you pull back completely, you flip the script. You force her to wonder, why isn't he chasing? Has he moved on? That curiosity is powerful. Silence speaks louder than words. And when you stop showing up in her digital world, she'll start to feel the space you once occupied. Human psychology is wired this way. We tend to want what feels just out of reach. But this only works if you actually commit to it. No slip-ups. No, just one peek at her profile. Go cold. Remember, attention is currency in the dating world. Stop spending it where it's not being valued. The more you value your own attention, the more others will too, including her. Step 3. Shift your focus inward. Let's be honest. When a woman goes quiet on you, it's easy to fall into the trap of waiting. You check your phone more often. You wonder what she's doing. You waste hours overthinking. But that mindset will ruin your confidence and keep you stuck. The real power move? Stop focusing on her and start investing that energy into yourself. This is the time to level up, not out of revenge, but out of purpose. Hit the gym, pick up a new skill, chase goals you've been putting off. The silence she left behind? Fill it with something that makes you better. Progress isn't just therapy, it's magnetic. Women can feel it when you've evolved. Your energy shifts. You walk differently. You speak with more certainty. That glow up is real, and it shows. Here's the part most guys miss. You're not just trying to make her notice you again. You're rebuilding your own sense of value. And when you stop orbiting her and start becoming the kind of man who's too busy building to worry about being ignored, you create gravity. That's what pulls her back in. Or someone better. Don't sit around hoping she comes back. That's not masculine. Focus on becoming the man that she wishes she hadn't pulled away from. And even if she never returns, guess what? You're better, stronger, and more focused than before. That's a win, no matter how you look at it. So stop chasing what's silent and start chasing your potential. Your future self is watching. Make him proud. Step 4. Reset the power dynamic. Now, let's say she finally reaches out after going cold. Most guys would jump at the chance to respond right away. But if you want to keep your power, you need to respond with calm detachment. Don't go overboard with excitement. Don't throw her a parade. Just keep it cool, casual, collected. A simple, "Hey, been busy, what's up?" is more than enough. It signals that your life has been full, that you haven't been sitting around waiting. And that subtle shift in tone, it makes her question the narrative she created when she ignored you. Suddenly, she's not in control of the dynamic anymore. You are. The key here is to show her, without saying it, that she doesn't have access to the same version of you she once did. You've evolved, you've grown. And now, if she wants a place in your world, she has to earn it. This is where you test her. Is she reaching out because she values you, or because she's bored? Is she curious about your growth, or just checking to see if she still has power over you? Your calm indifference will help you see the difference. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to ignore her, but don't be overly available either. Keep your replies short and neutral. Let her feel that she's not your center of gravity anymore. Power dynamics in relationships are subtle, but powerful. When you respond like your life is already full, you remind her and yourself that your self-worth doesn't depend on her attention. And that kind of energy, that's what commands respect. Step 5. Build your social proof. Ever noticed how someone becomes instantly more attractive when other people want them? That's social proof. It's a psychological trigger. When we see others valuing something, we instinctively assume it's valuable. And guess what? This applies in dating too. If she's ignoring you, show, not tell, that your life is full of people who enjoy your presence. Surround yourself with good energy, new connections, and even casual female friendships. Post pictures out with friends. Share moments of you laughing, having fun, and genuinely living your life. You don't have to try to make her jealous. That's obvious and desperate. But when she sees you thriving and being appreciated by others, it automatically changes how she sees you. Why? Because now she realizes she's not the only one who sees your worth. Suddenly, she's questioning if she made a mistake. Wait, who's that girl in the photo? Why does he look so happy? That little seed of doubt can spark interest where there was once silence. And even if she doesn't see it directly, the change in your energy will speak for itself. You'll show up more confident, more relaxed, and more grounded in every interaction, including with her if she reappears. This isn't about pretending. It's about genuinely building a life that makes you proud. One where you are the center and the right people are naturally drawn in. Social proof isn't a trick. It's a reflection of your value being seen by others. So stop hiding, stop sulking, get out there and live a life that makes her wonder why she ever faded out in the first place. Step 6. Master indifference. This final step is the one that flips everything. Mastering indifference. It's the ultimate mindset shift. And no, this isn't about acting cold or being bitter. It's about reaching a point where her attention, or lack of it, simply doesn't control your mood anymore. You've got to genuinely adopt the belief that you don't need her. Not in a fake, "I'm pretending I'm over it" way, but in a real, deep, powerful way. When you stop seeking validation from her, you take back all your emotional energy. That's when you become magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men who are grounded, self-reliant, and emotionally independent. When you embody that energy, they can feel it and they respect it. You're no longer a man hoping to be chosen. You are the prize. And that kind of confidence can't be faked. It has to be built. Once you master indifference, you stop reacting. Whether she comes back or not, doesn't matter. You've already elevated. You've already won. Your peace, your confidence, your goals, those are your focus now. And ironically, it's often at this point, when you no longer care, that she senses the shift and comes back. But now, you have the power to decide if you even want her back. That's the secret. Not reacting, not chasing, just becoming so deeply focused on your purpose that you're unshakable. That's true strength. That's masculine energy at its peak. So remember this. Her silence was never about you. It was a test. And when you pass it, you don't just get her attention, you step into your higher self. And that, my friend, is the real win. Here's the truth. When a woman ignores you, it's not a dead end. It's a test. A test of your confidence, your composure, and your sense of self-worth. Don't chase. Don't react. Elevate. And when you do, you'll be the one holding the cards. If this video hit home, smash that like button, drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on becoming the kind of man who doesn't chase, he attracts. Share this with a brother who needs the reminder. And remember, you are the prize. Now go watch the next video. We're just getting started.